This is World Business News.
Hello and welcome to World Business News. I'm Mariam Sheikh. Let us talk about one of the most dynamic industries, the global insurance management. There's one specific company that we want to talk about here today. It's hard to believe that this company is over 140 years old. Funk, one of Germany's most innovative companies in 2020, named Best Place to Work for the third year in a row. How are things working at Funk? Hello, Yorck. Thank you for being here today and welcome to World Business News. Let's get right into it. Upwind, headwind, or no wind at all? Where is Funk on its journey?
Well, actually, I like the image of the wind as it reminds me of an old saying which goes, "You cannot change the direction of the wind, but you can always readjust the sails." In our case, I can say that we successfully adapted Funk to the changing environment. Even with strong headwinds coming from the pandemic, hardening markets and struggling clients, I'm very glad that I can report that we added another successful year to Funk's history. All relevant KPIs are showing in the right direction, upwards. We saw that the group-wide strategic initiatives, which we launched some 20 months ago, showed positive effects. Total revenue was US $230 million in 2020, resulting in an average organic growth of 8% for the last 10 years. Despite the complicated environment, also the retention rate of 98% was more than satisfactory. We are also particularly proud that our crisis management team was able to align the company in a very short time to the changing needs resulting from the obligation to work from home. But perhaps the most important decision was the election of 4 additional managing partners, demonstrating our firm will and commitment to remain independent and to master our own destiny.
So, does this simply mean to stay the course and sail full speed ahead?
Yes, of course. Nothing has changed, but it takes a lot more to be the best recommendation for our clients and to always be one step ahead of the rest of the market.
Let's change the subject. Talking about leading position, does the current wave of M&A activities and consolidation influence your business?
Well, I'm very glad that you mentioned this point. Competition is our greatest strength and passion. And if M&A activities result in fewer competitors in the future, even better. Let the others struggle whilst bringing very different cultures together, repositioning themselves, and moreover, aligning completely different IT and digital worlds. In such a process, the client needs may easily not be fully perceived or even forgotten. We rather prefer investing in our people and teams related to quality of our service and our digital footprint.
What does this mean in practical terms?
Well, without going too far, let me focus my reply on the 5 most important landmarks. First, strengthening consequently our sales and distribution power and related methods is paramount. Second, further develop the excellence and the perception of the Funk Alliance organization. Third, investing several $million in our digital capabilities. Fourth, substantial investment in the sector of beyond insurance consultancy services, including predictive analytics, data strategy, and parametric insurances. Fifth, attracting talent and most qualified associated in the markets. Basically, all this comes back to what we are used to do anyhow, rolling up the sleeves every morning, winning new clients and convincing existing clients that they have chosen the right partner. Consequently, it is a must that any associate in the company has to support these goals and efforts.
Thank you very much, Yorck.
Well, the pleasure was on my side. Thank you very much for being with you this morning.
Funk also appears to be on the right track when it comes to digitalization. An internal survey showed that Funk employees are very satisfied with their IT systems. Is this simply a snapshot of the moment, or does it speak for the future? I'm now sending a warm welcome to Steffen, who will give us an insight into the digital present and future of Funk, and is joining us from what appears to be a... Is that really you, or are we already in the Matrix?
Well, Mariam, I have not been asked to follow the White Rabbit yet, so I'm going to pass on the Matrix for now.
So what is actually going on in your background?
You are looking at data, or in other words, probably one of the main things that makes our industry daydream about the key to an unchallenged domination of the market.
All right. So if data remains the name of the game, what is new in the world of bits and bytes?
Actually, it's not so much a question of what is new, but rather about what really matters. You see, in an ever-changing environment, clients will always put their trust in those who deliver what they need when they need it. And therefore, we must understand that the ability to manage digital data for the benefit of our clients is a basic skill. And when it comes to basic skills, the most fundamental is training, discipline, focus, and of course, commitment.
I was under the impression that digitalization is all about making things easier so that we can put our feet on a desk. Now, you are talking about skills and mastering the basics. How does Funk make its decisions in all of this?
One thing is very clear. Hesitating or even doing nothing is not an option. That is why Funk has decided already years back that the key to a successful future lies in the development of diverse technological tools as well as the training of our digital mindset. Take our Funk Alliance Connect tool, FACT, for instance. In addition to expanding our own development capacities, we have commissioned a highly specialized partner in the Ukraine to assist us in setting new standards.
So this means new technology equals new horizons for the international services of Funk and the Funk Alliance?
You see, it's never just about new technologies. We have recently reviewed the entire content of our current FACT application within our operative units. So when we launch the prototype of our new portal technology within the course of next year, it will present an environment for clients and Funk Alliance partners that has gone through a very comprehensive on-road trial.
This sounds like something to look forward to. Now, we only have some seconds left, but still enough to play the digital buzzword bingo. I will say a classic digital buzzword, and you should describe in one sentence the position of Funk on a respective topic. Ready? Go. Data intelligence.
We will shortly be able to automatically extract more than 100 different data points from any PDBI policy, and afterwards we will swiftly transfer this skill to other lines of insurance as well.
Digital workspaces.
Due to modern collaboration software, we are now able to make the knowledge and experience of every individual colleague accessible within the company at any time.
Customer relationship management.
Continuous efficiency improvements show that it was certainly worthwhile to develop our own proprietary state-of-the-art CRM software.
Digital business models.
That's a good one. Our products and services in the area of sensor-based predictive maintenance and parametric risk solutions have high attention from our clients and prospects, so really something to look forward to.
And finally, digitalization versus culture.
Oh, that's an easy one. Culture eats digitalization for breakfast and always will.
Thank you very much, Steffen.
Thank you, Mariam. Highly appreciated.
Now that we have learned about Funk's market environment and the digitalization Funk is working on, let's talk to someone who is known for the saying, "It's not enough to keep the beverages cold and the hot dogs warm. You need to score to make your fans happy." Hi, Peter.
Hi, Mariam. Thank you for your kind introduction.
What are the success factors of running a network that has been a role model for many competitors years later?
Well, no doubt, first and foremost, it is the freedom to do what is right for our clients, the Funk Alliance network, and its partners. We are all empowered to follow this principle. That is amongst many other reasons why we have decided to run our own network almost 20 years ago. We want to be in the driver's seat, for sure.
And how do you manage the different interests among the various network partners within the Funk Alliance?
Brilliant question. Thank you, Mariam. You can only manage something if you have produced something. So before I come to your question, it is important that nothing happens until the cash register rings. You need to be capable to produce a meaningful amount of business for the Funk Alliance partners worldwide. A truly global mindset, which forms part of our DNA, and an extreme powerful sales force out on the streets leads to an enormous amount of business produced for our partners. Back to your question. With our IT tool Fact, we have grip and control over all individual broker relationships. We know at a fingertip the volume of business we are producing, including a breakdown of the individual accounts we are trading. We introduce different service level arrangements to better match client expectations. We are about to introduce a Funk Alliance network minimum fee. And last but not least, we know the people we are dealing with, many of them for a very long time. And all of our colleagues in the world are fiercely committed to deliver what we have promised to our clients.
That sounds terrific. Thank you, Peter. One last question. What are the future demands for a successful network?
The entire competitive environment is changing rapidly. A lot of M&As is ongoing in our industry. Our clients expecting us to be an advisor in insurance and risk management, plus data consolidation. Our sales force is confronted with extremely complex RFPs, and the remuneration changes to more complex worldwide flat fees. This is why Yorck, Steffen and I are the gatekeepers for our network, to safeguard the interests of Funk and our network partners. In a nutshell, I'm pretty confident and optimistic that we'll manage all these future demands well, because our Funk Alliance network is based on trust and reliability that stood the test of time.
Thank you for being here today, Peter.
Thank you, Mariam. Take good care and have a great day.
And now to the weather. If the weather were to follow the model of Funk, then we could all expect a sunny day tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.